There is an illusion of separation. You and someone have a continuous collaboration. This is a cycle that must be honored. Take a leap of faith and trust. This matter involves varied emotions and subconscious fears. You have used harsh communication to clear a dangerous, delusional person with an altered state of perception. This dynamic mechanism helps anchor you to a truth and understanding that will no longer be deviated from. This could be a traditional man in your life or an activation of divine masculine energy that is embodying you as a siren. Your self is fully expressed. This unhealed feminine energy is victimized. They cannot be held responsible for their own behavior. This obsessive stalker has been competing for your identity because they don't have a personality or they have deep insecurities about their appearance. This person has a really poor self image. They have been a toxic projection of you and onto you. You are always held to standards of perfection because your body is a popular archetypal mold. You are a siren and you elicit a lot of desire for sex. You have manifested fame and beauty. This makes you very intimidating now. This harsh communication has also offended people by now. There are people getting left behind because they were not able to release resentment around an ego or organ inferiority complex. There was also a lot of doubt and insecurity in your relationship, impacting the power dynamics and the foundational roots. This toxic projection is a projection onto your social facade. You appear to have everything you want. However, people don't know that underneath the mask, you struggle with destructive feelings like anger and anxiety. You are like a goddess to them, so these harsh communications could have broken them. However, the struggle was truly internal. They have been projecting something imagined, delusional, or varied. This disillusionment is revealing what has been suppressed underneath the mask. Unfortunately, it has taken a lot of sacrifice to get this balanced perception, fairness, and justice. This projection onto your body type is dangerous because it involves your form as idolatry, tantric sex, and a social facade that you're okay. You're not okay. As the fully embodied siren, your neural pathways have substantial harm and negative consequences. They truly see you as a goddess, but you may feel so ordinary. You are forced to observe yourself navigating the world. You are a fine fox on the loose. However, there are a lot of people bitter about your recovery and rewards. We are forced to recycle another karmic loop where we are burdened by their lack and their codependency for clarity and insight. We wish they would just let go, but they keep pulling from resentment and starting conflicts. They have been in a persistent, volatile mood swing of chronic complaint and draining you for their psychic survival. They have been obsessed and cannot evolve as you move with your partners and alliances into the future. This is creating a lot of apathy around this special occasion. We, the collective, feel obligated to help them find their own identity. However, they won't. You have two huge achievements coming up. Do not look back. There is consummation and a body work. You have been dealing with a dangerous and abusive relationship due to hidden shadow aspects according to Peaceful Relations in the Unseen Realm deck. The collective is truly burdened by all of the fighting and attacking. However, the Jelly team is no longer hidden. The truth is revealing and a public victory has been assured. Your partners and alliances will resolve their conflict and move forward. You have a romantic love who is a conscious reflection of you and have been helping you rewire your neural pathways. You have been extremely abused by these obsessed people projecting negative envy onto your body type. You are clearly a fine fox on the loose. These people did not want your body type to exist. Some one of them wished or acted upon a death. They hate your essence and your spirit manifested through the female form. Your partners are also intimidated by your form. You are publicly this person's goddess of love and beauty. Your collaboration also involved a toxic projection. They've honored your essence and form. They cannot wait to have sex with you. They have been protecting you from these conventional losers who cannot accept non duality and oneness. They cannot coexist because their egos are extremely bruised after you flip their perspective with a harsh truth. This conflict has been laid to rest. This delay is a cycle of self mastery and a karmic clearing residual damage from this toxic projection. You may feel extremely anxious and fearful for your body. Do not skip yoga and meditation. Affirm, it is safe to be in my body. This dynamic mechanism is a cure for the abuse and the divine violence that has been used to release a shadow attachment. This solution was mechanistic. This person has not been able to recover psychically. This toxic projection is a body typing or crime that cannot be rendered safe for society. This is making you frightened and freaked out. Unfortunately, they choose to keep fighting although you have suffered enough. These are imbalanced relationships that take more than they give. They want to benefit from your privilege and need to be provided for by you. Some of you have been teaching them meditation and how to embody themselves instead of you, but this is not your responsibility. You may have big decisions to make around their roles and severances. They will lose full security within your lives for abuse. This dynamic mechanism is anchoring the collective in a new behavioral health that will not be deviated from. Your divine counterpart has been struggling because they have a poor self-image and security issues. They've doubted your love and loyalty. It's clear that you love them and they love you too, but they projected their poor self-image. They are learning about your social facade and your struggle also. You have faced substantial harm and negative consequences because of these abusive, unhealed feminine energies. You've had to teach them etiquette and bring them a self-awareness through your dating experiences. This has made it very tense around your divine masculine. They have been desperate because they know they're a provider. They have been trying to rely on feelings of nostalgia about your past investments with them. You ultimately do have memories and emotional satisfaction with these abusers because of your critical teachings. However, you are drawing the line, and this is where you say goodbye. They will lose full security with you, imprisoned, or they can no longer tag along. They have not resolved their psyche after all of this, and you can consider them a waste. You are anchored with discernment and will not continue to waste through the dynamic mechanistic psyche. Your divine counterpart is mastering and has been looking for a clarity and insight around some conventional personal problem with their self-image. You are a walking representation of them, so they took this personal as well. You are clearing karma and evolving into fairness with your partners and alliances, while others get left behind. You are their wise counsel moving into ascension from these shadow attachments that just wanted to project your image out of a delusion.